Hello and welcome back to another video. Like I said yesterday, I would be posting a video today, and here's the video. This is on my Bandcamp because it just started today, I believe. Yes, it was today. It's been a long day. So basically, I get to talk about marching band for 12 hours, or for the next little bit. So my Bandcamp started at 7, about 7 this morning. The official time was 8 o'clock, but I had to get up at 7 o'clock to get ready, and after I got ready, uh, I needed to pick someone up and drive them over because they didn't have a ride, and I'm being a good person, because no one really wants to walk the mile and a half to our football field. So I gave him a ride at 7:30. Oh, you're just... No, peace. So I gave him a ride, and by the time I got there, 7:30, and then I waited for a bunch of other people to show up so we could do some pre-band camp stretching. So I was with the mellophone section, and because there were like... Oh, no. Oh, come on. Be a kind person. With Purge, this is just evil. Get back here, Vlad. Oh. Or is he chasing me? I don't think he's chasing me. That's good. So we did some pre-band camp stretching to get warmed up for the day. And then we got on to marching fundamentals. We have a lot of new members this year. Technically I'm a new member to my section, but come on. Invite. Oh, I'm gonna die. What the heck? I couldn't get out. Oh no, not leave. Not to leave. I want to continue playing. So I can't remember what I was thinking about. We're 2 minutes in. This is going great. I've already lost track of my thoughts. Oh yes, so we went over marching fundamentals. It was all all 30-ish mellophones and the baritones. If you don't know what a baritone is, or a mellophone, I'll give you the basic. Basically, a mellophone is it's a French horn that's in the shape of a trumpet that's used for marching. And a baritone, if you know what a euphonium is, it's just the marching version of that. And if you don't know what that is, just think of a trombone, but with valves instead of a huge slide, and not as bright and brassy of a sound. It's a lot more mellow. So it was all 35 of us. We went through our marching fundamentals, and with half of our section being completely new to our marching band, we had to make sure to go through all of our marching fundamentals. It's my second year in the band this year, so I knew a lot of what was going on, but it was nice to get the review, get some extra practice, because I'm a little rusty. I haven't marched in a year at this point, so it was definitely nice to get all the marching fundamentals done. Oh, where's this werewolf at? Did they die? Huh. Oh, ah. Get off the rooftops. Try to knock him off, guys, please. It makes this about 100 times. Okay, we're good. We're hopefully not gonna die. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go here. Yeah, safety. So, give me 1 second, I have some tea. So at this point, it's like 10, maybe, no, 9:30, and we all meet up as one large band, and we basically form a giant box of people, and we go over all of our marching fundamentals that we learned in the morning. Not super hard stuff, but it's a good thing to get it, to at least check in on every member, see how they're doing. After that, we went back to some more marching fundamentals, because there's a lot of stuff to marching. You can't learn it all in like an hour and a half. We've gone through, so by the end of all of our marching fundamentals, we've learned how to change directions. It's like 11:30, so we meet up as one large band again, and we'd go over everything again. And at this point, my arms are really sore because I've been carrying my mellophone in a really awkward position. For my band, we have a parade rest, so I don't even know what it's used for. But basically, we hold our mellophone out in front of us with the bell parallel to the ground, and it has to be like a couple inches away from our body, and that it's just in a pose that's really awkward and tiring. So definitely not so finally we got to noon, and it was lunchtime. We had an hour and a half for lunch before we met up at our music building to go over a lot of stuff for music for the year. And I took that hour and a half and I rested. Because at that point my back was sore, my left shoulder was sore. It was not fun. So I had my Nutella sandwiches. They were pretty good, and then I realized that I didn't have much time. So I ran. So I had to run back, so I ran back to the music building, and at that point we met up as one large band again, and we learned how to do all of our breathing properly, because to produce a loud sound in a marching band you gotta use a lot of air. I've done this exercise before, but basically you exhale all of your air from your lungs, and once you think you got it all, you gotta keep going. We use a sizzle technique, so it's like saying the s until you're out of air, and you're trying to get rid of that air as fast as possible, like imagining it's like a poison gas. So you can kind of get to, like, how exhausting that is. You're like out of air at this point, and all of a sudden you breathe in and you try to fill up your lungs completely, and once you fill up your lungs you do some more stretching, you twist your core and trunk around, and you take more sips of air, and basically lets you know that, hey, your body thinks that your lungs are empty, but they're really not. You can really do inhale and exhale lots more than you think you can. We did some more breathing exercises where we try to like blow as basically exhale all of our air as fast as possible, and then breathe it in quickly, and just doing that repeatedly. I thought I was almost gonna pass out. I didn't, but it's exhausting to do it. I mean, we were told that if you pass out, you win, because like the goal is to be uncomfortable, but like, because it's not easy to do. I mean, if you try it on your own, it's really, really difficult and uncomfortable, and your body fights it so much. You get in the water. You're safe in the water. Oh no. Oh, poor buddy. So at this point we meet in our instrument groups and we start practicing our marching music, because we got it a week ago at this point. I thought I was gonna fall off the edge. So we made sure to practice a lot. We got the first movement played through, and then we have some other pep band-like songs that we made sure to play through. Because, come on, get me out of here. And oh, dang it. Not much. I almost survived, but not almost. So, we got through all of our music, and then we met up as one large band and played it all together. And we only had MP3 files before of the music, and the music always sounds bad in MP3 format. It's pretty bad, but then we got together as a band, and it actually kind of sounded good, which is incredible for especially as day one. We have like a 400 person marching band, so the fact that we were able to get 400 people to sound really good, I was blown away by it. It was actually, like, I know it sounds like an exaggeration, but you don't realize how, like, it is incredible, like, being in an ensemble as loud as, and as great as the marching band that I'm in. And there's other marching bands that are louder and whatever, but I think there's a special place in my marching band. And I really enjoy my time there. Dang it. Almost got the Ender Pearl. So at this point, I'm trying to remember what we did next. I think we just went to dinner at this point, because at this point it's like 4:30. We meet back up at our marching field at 6 p.m. So we got another hour and a half. And I really needed this time, because my feet are hurting at this point. Because I think at this point in the day, I've been standing for like 7.5 hours. My feet hurt. I was ready to sit down. Get out of here, zombie. But yeah, that's so that's like the middle part of my day. The end was learning how to march our show. Like, learning how we do that, because we got to start that soon. We actually got the first little bit of our first movement marched, but the main part was just to understand how we do it, because these first couple sets have been too hard. And if we can show people how we do it, when we move on to those harder sets of the show, it's important that we know how to do it quickly and efficiently. So that's why we can make march even better music. These withers are not being great right now, holy hell. I think I'm safe from the withers. So, we marched the first, I couldn't do anything. I was in a water current. So, yeah, I'll hopefully upload, I don't know if it'll be on this channel or, like, somewhere else on YouTube, just our music, because it is a lot of fun being in this ensemble, and I definitely want to share that with people. And, get in here. Oh, I was like, I feel like I've played with you. No, I've played with someone who has a very similar skin. Do you mind? Thank you. You really? 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 Come on, both. At this point, I'm gonna join in. Oh, this person's working too hard. Well, I didn't even know there was a hot potato. Thank you for not being the hot potato, people. So, that's been my day. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm actually literally gonna upload this to YouTube and go to bed because it's 11 p.m. and I have to be up at 7 again. So that'll give me 8 hours of sleep, I think, assuming I sleep for the whole time, which I know I definitely won't, but oh, they did not make this easy. But yeah, that's been day one of band camp. I don't know if I'll continue updating stuff on band camp, but if I do, I'll I, I'm not gonna share show information because I don't want to give away my location, everything. That's called doxing yourself, and I'm in fact not interested in doxing myself for all 3 people who watch these videos. I can talk about vague things, but not overly specific, like, hey, this is my show. Oh gosh. Oh, that was, I might not survive this. Oh, dang it. That was just a lucky shot from a meteor. I have time for probably one more, and then like I said, I'm uploading this and going to bed. And then I get to spend, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 more days, 12-hour days. That's like 60 hours. No. Yeah, 60 hours this next week. Outside marching. It's gonna be, I'm actually really excited. If you're on the fence about joining band, my advice my advice is to do it because you can make a lot of friends, and it is honestly like one of my favorite. It was one of my favorite things in high school. It's one of my favorite things in college. In fact, it's my major. It's to do band stuff. So yes, if you're on the fence, definitely my advice would be to do it. And these days, well, like I said, they're 12 hours. They're they are long, but they are also a lot of fun. I don't think I could spend 12 hours doing too much, but oh nice, 2 splash potions of healing. But band camp is honestly like one of the greatest things that I've done. It's you'll hear a lot of people talk about, hey, band camp's great. And I will say that it is honestly one of the greatest things in high school and college. And if you have the opportunity, definitely try to do it. And I still have 2 minutes left in this round, so hopefully I survive. And, ooh, 5 hearts. That's not good. And withers. Oh, it's over there, fine. Okay, well, I need content. Any good names? I'm stealing from Technoblade's things where you steal people's names and make fun of them. But, I don't see anything. I think my name's honestly the worst. How do I have 3 splash potions of healing? Run! Run! It's not safe in here! Oh crud. That's actually a big problem. I'm fully prepared to use a splash potion of healing at any second. Because I don't know where a wither might show up at. And honestly, that's the only threat right now that I'd actually need a healing potion for. Because Anvil Rain will just kill me. Tornado, I'm probably going to die of fall damage. Half health, that just means I'm going to have to use these sooner. Sinkhole, I just die right away. Blackout doesn't actually kill me. I wish I could see, but I can't. How's it going up there? Withers and anvils. I don't know, I can't see them. I'll just stay hidden here. Clearly nothing's hidden over here. Oh, what's... I just saw a bunch of people die. Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. Well, it's been another video. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, you know what to do. And I will see you next time, and I don't know when the next time is, like I said in the last video. But if you want to see more videos, please subscribe, notifications, likes.